Steve and Haley were at the house. Michelle and I were there. We were in the living room and we were talking. And somehow the conversation got on to about injuries, childhood injuries. And Steve was like, well, I broke my collarbone. And Haley's like, well, I broke all the toes in my one foot. And Steve was like, well, I broke my face. Haley's like, well, I broke both my legs. And we're like, whoa, broke both your legs? What? Tell me about that. My parents sacrificed for me to go to this extreme ballet camp. And after 2 or 3 days, my legs were killing me, but I wasn't gonna, wimp out and not get through it. So I toughed it out and got through this 2-week extreme ballet camp. And when I got home, like 3 or 4 days later, my legs were still hurting. So my mom took me to the doctor, and turns out I had stress fractures in both my legs, and they casted up both her legs. And I thought to myself, wow, that's very character insightful. There's perseverance. There's respect and honor for parents who are sacrificing to send their kids off. Gratitude for doing that. So I thought, whoa, Steve, you got your hands on quite a young lady there.
Steve, I love you. It's that simple. There's no thought process. There's no sugarcoating. I simply love you. All of you. I wouldn't be me today if I didn't, and since that first day you wrote it in the sand down in Charleston, there will never be a tomorrow where I don't get to love and be loved by the man who took my breath away. You make me feel free, like my soul is on fire, but protected from the flames and the burns that life will throw our way. I am bound to you. You are selfless. You are loyal. You are handsome, and you are so good. You continue to sweep me off my feet in new ways every single day. And although I may not always want to see it, you encourage me to see the bright side always. I take you for the love you hold in your heart. I'm committed to being a better me for you wherever we go, whatever adventures that life throws our way. I promise to make the sacrifices needed for us, for our future, and for our family. From this day on, I know that through hard work, trust, compromise, and true love, we will be nothing but amazing. There will be ups and downs, ebbs and flows, but I'm sure that without a doubt, you'll stand proudly by my side, knowing that you have my unconditional love for the rest of our lives. My vow to you is to be there and be present for better and for worse. For everything in between, we'll face life together. One heart, one flame, one love, one powerhouse. Yours forever, Haley Jean.
I liked Steve right away. He made an impression on me immediately. He's logical and honest, sincere, and practical. Haley is kind of a free spirit, an artistic free spirit. And I think the two of them balance each other out so well. It's a pleasure to see them together.
And I recall Haley telling me about Steve for the first time. We were Snapchatting and she randomly said, "I'm going to Connecticut." When I asked her why, she told me she was following her heart, her instincts, and it was those instincts that led us here today.
Steve, from my memorable life, has done a lot of stuff with me. And in a way, you could say, as the older brother, I was leading the way. I was leaving a blueprint. We were on the same wrestling team. We were on the same lacrosse teams. We went to the academy. And we graduated into relatively the same jobs. You can't put a blueprint on the relationship that Steve and Haley have. Rather than me having put any blueprint for them, they have been a blueprint for me and for Kristen in our relationship. And to see two people today absolutely mean everything they mean in their vows is just amazing.
Gene. Our love began with my hesitant willingness to meet a girl I had never met in a place I did not know. It survived distance, deployments, moves, missed holidays and birthdays, weekend duty, and touchy phone connections from the ocean. Now 3.5 years later, I stand in a place where our love began, vowing to be your husband. On this day, I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad, and to enjoy our achievements as well as our plans. I promise to continue to strengthen our relationship. I promise to make sacrifices for our love, for our bond, and for our family. I promise to let us grow individually and as one. I promise to be kind, caring, and strong, just as you have for me. I promise to hold you during thunderstorms and to take the dog out in the middle of the night. I promise never to make pancakes without your help. I will always be in your audience so long as you will wait for me on the shore. And I will try in every way to be worthy of your love. You are my angel without wings, and we share the same soul. I will love you and keep you for the rest of our life.